My name is Kayla Passaretti, and I will be discussing my third center, which is for higher level readers, based off of the book James and the Giant Peach by Roald Dahl. So they are going to get to the center, and they are going to read the directions, and the directions say you may either read to self or buddy read, and it does have visuals. I know that they're higher level readers, so they can understand the directions, but I left them because even though they can understand the directions, visuals still help and are a great reminder as to what they're supposed to be doing. The second direction says that after you're done reading, you're going to complete the activity in the folder. Same thing, just has another visual with it. First, for number 3, you first write your name, then read the directions carefully. Number 4, once you've read the directions and written your name, complete today's worksheet. So when they go to their center, they are going to have a folder at the center along with the directions in a separate paper. It's going to say Center 3 on it. They are going to take out their activity that they're supposed to do, their little packet, and then they are going to read the directions. So here they have to write 6 examples of either personification or similes. So in 5th grade, they should be starting to learn or already know some figurative language. And since they're higher level readers, they're able to see it more easily and be able to comprehend a little bit better. So I broke it down, and I have where it says sentence, and then it has where they can write the sentence, and then it says I know this because. So not only do they have to write the sentence that shows one of the 2 things, they need to write why they know it's like that. Why is it a simile? Why is it a personification? I even have up here a reminder of what they are. So figurative language, it says simile, a direct comparison of 2 or more things using like or as, and personification is when an object is given human characteristics. So I left this there, that even though that they should remember what it is, it's still great to have this there so that they connect the 2 things together. Now, for the second activity is an illustration chart. So they get to do the illustration with a summary, just like all the other centers do. So it allows them to also have some fun and draw. So they can be any chapter that they choose, as long as they write a summary and a picture of drawing illustration to go with it. The next activity is a think, pair, share activity. So they need to answer the question in the peach, which is what would be your idea to help the centipede and why. So first they're going to think about what their answer is, write it down, pair up with their partner, and then share it, and they should write down what their partner's answer was as well. Then the last one should be fun for them, and it's a way for them to practice writing informally. So they're going to write about their favorite part of the book and why. And while they do this, they are going to cite examples or quotes from the book. Since they are in 5th grade, they should be starting to do that. And since they're higher level readers, they're more capable of doing that. Whereas the other centers, I still want them to do it, but it can show me when I assess how far and how much they do know when it comes to that. The standard for this activity that I used was LAFS.5.RL.2.4. It states determine the meaning of words and phrases as they are used in a text, including figurative language such as metaphors and similes, which is what we're doing. I truly believe that since they're higher level readers, they will be able to comprehend it a little bit better and be able to understand what they are asked and what they are reading. Since they don't really have as much thinking maps or graphical organizers, but I still made it to where they understand what's being asked of them. On the Critical Thinking Strategies website, it mentions about reading critically and clarifying text. So they are being able to read what their story is and then clarifying what that's saying. They're also exploring thoughts and underlying feelings. They should be raising and pursuing root or significant questions. So this activity will be able to allow them to kind of express themselves more freely while still being able to achieve the standard that we're working for.
I have my rubric, and I just wanted to let you know what it was so that you would know how I would be scoring this. So it's broken down into 4 sections, and it's based off of on-topic responses to questions and or activities, demonstrated knowledge, grammar mechanics, spelling and usage, and writing efforts and details. So in the description box for on-topic responses to questions and activities, it says the responses are clear and focused. Student connects to responses. That is worth 5 points. Demonstrated knowledge. The description says the writing displays knowledge of the story between character relationships, summaries, predictions, and reflections. That's also worth 5 points. Grammar, mechanics, spelling, and usage. The description says writing displays no grammatical and spelling errors. The writing shows proper word usage, sentence structure, and mechanics, which is also worth 5 points. Writing efforts and details. Writing has details and expressions are seen. The responses show effort and are thoughtful. And at the bottom there is a space for comments, and the total points are 20, and then it just says however many points they get out of 20. And then at the top it does say like 5 would be met, 4 is majority, 3 is mostly, 2 is somewhat, 1 is fairly, and 0 is not met. So they know what they did wrong and why they got the points that they did.